This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Sooners will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Roadrunners offense comes on the field first today. We've got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see, Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today, going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions, be accurate with the ball, and he's got another chance to have another great day.
He makes the grab. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intent.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Roadrunners have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's McCown. Grab down the middle, it's Thomas.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Bringing it out, it's Tatum. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Oklahoma's offense out there for their first possession. And of course, one of the subplots today, Kirk, is the Heisman race. Now, this quarterback doesn't want to think about that, put that kind of pressure on himself. But if he keeps playing the way he's played, he's going to be in New York.
Chris, the thing that really stands out to me is somehow he's able to ignore all the pressure, all the hype. Every single week, people asking him about dealing with the pressure of living up to the expectations of winning the Heisman, and yet he goes out and executes and continues to play great football. Let's see if he can do it today. Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Dropping back, it's Mateer, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They look to throw it here on second down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
What a catch! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and then gets upfield north and south for the first down.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Punt over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the Roadrunners churn out another first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Short completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. And the Roadrunners will have to punt this one away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the ball rolls dead. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. He hands it off from the gun. He gets loose. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Roadrunners look to keep this drive moving. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Henry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it second and short. He keeps it on a design run. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possession. Movement here from the tight end. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. The pass rush closing in. Over the middle. It's Sategna. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Fighting off the defender. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss.
He hauls it in to the 25, still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Quarterback operating an empty set. Pulls it in. It's Henry. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. They've got him down out near the 40.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Handoff to the back. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Design quarterback run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, he's really not known for his speed, but he's still a good athlete, and if you give him some space, he's going to make you regret it. Good scramble there for the quarterback and some good yards.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start of offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Roadrunners line up with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's McCown. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, he came close to putting his ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Roadrunners!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaks into the clear. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The running back here in a direct snap. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Same tailback, another carry. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Quick completion with the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw again. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Roadrunners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Grab down the middle, it's Allen. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle, it's Allen. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Breaks free. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Timeout, UTSA.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game is now tied. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
The Roadrunners will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Nice grab. It's Brooks. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And now the running back's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. They call the draw play here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to put them on top now.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Henry. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's McCown. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Roadrunner starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Let's reel in. It's Allen.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's an out route, the catch made, and they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now, first down in the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Gives it to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the defense brings him down. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Defense is coming after him. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
QB keeper all the way. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close, inside the 3-yard.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. To the air, it's Mateer. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. Pump over the middle. It's Sategna. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. And the Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The completion makes it second down.
Second down.
Quarterback still with the football. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Sooners.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On the run, it's Henry. First down, looking for more now. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's McCown. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Roadrunners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here's the handoff. It's S the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit.
Football's loose. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Big screener over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma. There was no catching him that time.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Roadrunners offense is back timeout symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Dropping back, it's McCown. And this pass is caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired.
Touchdown, UTSA. This offense really clicking.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the try for 2. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Off the play fake on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Trying to find room. It's Henry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back to throw. It's McCown. He's hit as he throws it. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a 1st down at the 41.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the Roadrunners will have 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And the Roadrunners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to run it. It's Henry. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
What a job by this offense. They worked the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
They knock through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Bringing it out. It's Tatum. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. You can't ask for more drama and a finish. A chance to jump on top if they can score in this possession. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep for late game heroics. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Grabbed by the receiver. It's a nice game. Will move the football up to the 27.
Boy, this guy is having a day you just dream about as a quarterback. Another big completion. Now, give the offensive line a lot of credit, the receivers, everybody doing their job. And this quarterback now is over 450 yards on the game.
That run moves the ball across the 35. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Potts. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Sategna. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sategna. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Oh, he makes the catch! That's out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. To screen pass complete to the running back. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. 1st and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Sooners! They take the lead in the final minute.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the fourth. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here. Hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Roadrunners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.